Hey guys, sometimes the easiest to care for plants are the hardest to really get to thrive, grow, and flourish. And you're probably asking yourself, how can those two things be true, easy care, and not flourishing? Now, this is exactly the type of paradox that some houseplants can have because they're sold or promoted as low light plants or easy to care for houseplants. And then we totally forget about them or don't give them all of the attention they may need, which is fine if you're okay with low growth and smaller houseplants. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. In this video, I'm going to be sharing all of the crucial care tips you need to know to have the biggest, best, and most flourishing snake plant possible. Snake plant, formerly Sansevieria, now a part of the Dracaena genus. Almost anyone and everyone who has a couple of houseplants has a snake plant, and that's for a reason. They are amazing plants because they are virtually indestructible and they are easy care as far as houseplants go. Understanding these amazing plants that little bit more can really make all of the difference. If you are able to make some of these changes and tweaks, it really will make all the difference for your snake plant. Before jumping into some specifics, let's cover the basic care tips for your snake plant. Now, there are a whole bunch of different types of snake plants out there. A quick Google search will show you what these different varieties look like. I have these guys here, and I do have a bunch of cylindrical snake plants as well, and done a couple videos on those, so I will definitely throw up a link. Anyways, basic care goes as follows. Bright, indirect light. You're gonna want to water these plants once the soil has dried out. They do best with a loose and well-draining soil. Fertilizing them is great. You're gonna wanna use a liquid or slow release fertilizer, something that is well balanced. Thanks for checking out this video. I'm Tyler, and if you like what you're seeing or you find this video to be useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, or better yet, you can subscribe to my channel. Now here I have a couple of examples of a variegated snake plant. This variety is called Laurentii, and yeah, now it's best and easiest to propagate, especially the Laurentii, by means of division, and that's exactly how I also propagated my cylindrical snake plant. So yeah, just keep in mind that propagating these plants is best done by division, specifically the variety I have here with me now. By placing a bunch of snake plants in one pot, that's definitely one way to get a fuller looking plant. However, that's not at all what this video is about. In this video, I really want to share some more nuanced care tips that are going to get your current snake plant the way it is, really putting out a ton of new growth and being really the best snake plant it can be. Quickly, before I get into those more nuanced tips, if you are interested in more content like this, please give this video a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. And to really show me some love, don't hesitate to click on the bell for notifications and alerts on future content. Okay, so the first tip I want to share with you guys is all about and related to the amount of light that the amount and kind of light that your snake plant is receiving. If you can give it more light, either more bright indirect light, or if you can position your snake plant in a place where it's getting dapple light, that's where it's receiving, the foliage is receiving some direct sunlight as well as some shadows or some shade, you will experience and you will see more growth on your snake plant. Next up is related to soil. Now, assuming you are using just a regular potting soil, changing the soil composition can really make a big difference as well. So if you switch out that indoor potting soil for something that is definitely loose and well draining, so for example, bark, using a mix that has like bark, perlite, peat moss, coco coir, and charcoal, for example, any sort of pre-made aeroid mix, that's really going to improve the soil composition, hence your plant will be a lot happier, and that should make a huge difference as well. Now, as far as watering goes, another big thing you can do is cut back on the amount of water you're giving your snake plant, especially during the winter months. If you cut back to watering this plant basically maybe once a month, this should really help improve the quality of your snake plant, and definitely another pro tip. Now, finally, pay attention to where your snake plant is, where it's living, where you've placed it in your home. Temperature really does matter for these plants, and they like warmer temperatures, and they don't really like any sort of cold drafts or fluctuating temperatures. So if you've placed this plant close to a window that gets opened, a vent, or a door that goes to the outdoors, and you live in the Northeast, somewhere where it gets cold in the winter, any sort of fluctuating temperatures can really damage and hurt your snake plant. So by keeping it in a spot where it can get that really great bright and direct light, or that double sunlight, and it's not experiencing any weird drafts or cold temperatures, along with the other tips that I've mentioned, should really make a huge difference in terms of getting your snake plant, a little baby one like this, to something a lot bigger, a lot more mature, a lot faster, like this guy here. Well, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, don't forget to give it a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. Miss you guys already. Until the next one.